Hello. Okay, I wanted to come on and share with you my newest green screen activity. I'm super excited about this green screen activity. I have been working on it for months, you guys. Changing how I want it to look, changing the categories, changing the pictures, creating the worksheets. And I'm so happy it's finally done. And the best thing is it's not seasonal, so you could use it all year round. It is based off of this adorable story called Grandma's Purse. And it is about this little girl and her grandma, her Mimi. And whenever her Mimi comes over, she likes to go through her purse. I mean, who doesn't remember going through your grandma's purse? Because she likes to see all the things that her grandma has in her purse, from her hairpins to her perfume to the photos that are in her purse. And there's something very, very special at the bottom of grandma's purse. So you're going to want to check out this book. So I created this green screen to go along with this story. It does not only have to go along with this story. It could just be used on its own if you want, but this story is a great tie-in for using literacy and books in our therapy sessions. So I used to say therapy room, but now I just feel like therapy session kind of encompasses all of what's happening right now. So before we get started, I wanted to show you how I set up my green screen for this activity. So you can kind of see behind me my green screen. My green screen is pretty far behind me because I like to have the extra space. I have read and learned that the closer your green screen is to you, the more the more fluid your green screen is going to be. But I like the extra space, so I don't like to feel crammed up in here. So I have my green screen back a little bit. Plus I can also stand up and work on the green screen too if I wanted to. So what I did is I attached a little pocket. This is a pocket right here in my green screen. And I didn't want to sew it on, but I wanted it to be on there pretty well. So what I did is I cut a little square of green fabric. That's a scrap fabric from my green screen. So I cut a little square and I took these little Velcro dots and I put them on the back, and then I just, because they're sticky, and then I just pushed it onto my green screen to stick it on there to make it stick. So that is how I got the pocket in there. And I will show you what that pocket is for. So when you start with this green screen, this is our first slide. This is the first screen, and we can introduce the activity here. Like, oh, I wonder what's inside grandma's purse. Do you remember what the little girl found in her grandma's purse? What do you imagine you might find in your grandma's purse? Of course, don't go getting into grandma's purse without her permission, because that's just not cool at all. If you had a purse, what would be inside of your purse? You can ask all sorts of questions like that, right? And then you can set up the activity. Well, we're going to look inside of grandma's purse, and we're going to find so many things inside of her purse, and we have to figure out where they go. It's a matching game, right? So introduce the activity, and then the next slide is going to look like this. This is grandma's open purse. And this slide is why I have the pocket put up, because we can reach inside of grandma's purse. Oh, I guess my pocket's in the wrong spot now. I moved my camera, but you could reach inside of grandma's purse to grab an activity out of there. So you could do that. I've also learned a secret to that also is I've learned I can just kind of palm the card, and then I reach and I'm like, oh, what was inside of grandma's purse? It was an elephant. So you don't have to have a pocket on your green screen, or you could take a bucket and put green paper around your bucket, and then you could just put the bucket on the table or something to pull out of the purse as well. So this is the screen you're always going to come back to as you're working through. Every time you're going to get a new card, you're going to go back to this screen, okay? And then you're going to flip to where the categories are. So we have this first screen of categories. There are 3 screens of categories. So there's 3 sets that you could work on. And then there are 12 pictures, 12 words for each category. So really you only have to work through one screen every session if you wanted to. And you can make it last even longer. So you can see in this screen, let me scoot over so you can see everything. I guess I would go this way. In this screen, we have animals, clothing, fruits, furniture, insects, and jobs. So we're in our home screen, if you will. Grandma's open purse. We're going to find something inside of Grandma's purse, right? Oh, what's inside of Grandma's purse? It's an elephant. I wonder what group, where should we put elephant? What group would elephant go into? Oh, you're right. It goes in the animal group. So then they decide which group it goes into. And you could also, if you wanted to, put pockets up on your green screen for where the category boxes are. And you could drop the cards inside of the category boxes as well. This is the other thing that you can do with it. Let's see. Let me change this a little bit. I think that's going to help. Oh, good. That helps us out so much more. Okay, so now let's go back to our home screen. Okay. What's in Grandma's purse? What do you think it is? What could it be? It doesn't really matter what they think it is. We're just doing language at this point, right? Okay, so let's I'm gonna do a couple just for some good examples here. So, what's inside of Grandma's purse? Oh, it's a chick. Can you say chick? So our student says the word chick, and then this is where we can add some more. Now we can add some phonological awareness into this. Let's say all the sounds that we hear in chick. We have ch, I, k. That's right. There's 3 sounds in the word chick. Do you remember what the first one was? The first sound was ch. That's right. Do you know any other words that start with ch? Like chin or cheese? So now we're doing phonological awareness, we're doing alliteration, and we're doing category sort. Let's add syntax in there too. Can you tell me about a chick? Can you make up a sentence using the word chick? Like, where does a chick live? Oh, a chick lives on the farm. That's a really good sentence about a chick. So now we just tied in some syntax, and we already have our semantics because that's the category that it goes into. So now we go back to our category page. What category does chick go into? That's right, it's an animal. It goes in the animal category or group. You could also use the word group. It goes in the animal group. Well done. Okay, I wonder what else is in Grandma's purse. What else could be in Grandma's purse? Let's find out. This is a kangaroo. Have you ever seen a kangaroo? Where would we find a kangaroo? So we got some good semantics happening there. WH questions, expressive language comprehension. We got some good stuff happening here, friends. How many parts are in the word kangaroo? I'm going to do parts because kangaroo has a lot of sounds. So I'm going to do parts. How many parts or syllables are in the word kangaroo? Kangaroo. That's right. There are 3 syllables in kangaroo. Well done. Do you know what kangaroo starts with? Again, alliteration happening right there. It starts with the k sound. Nicely done. So you can practice your phonological awareness, semantics, syntax. So many things you can practice with this. Don't get tied to, oh, it's a category activity. Branch out from that. Go for it. Have fun. Even if you're like, but we don't have a phonological awareness goal, tie it in there. It's not going to hurt your student to do some phonological awareness while they're sorting words into categories, okay? So don't get tied down into like, oh, it's a category activity. I can only use this for categories. You can use it for so much more. It's very versatile. And I hope you guys love this activity. I'm so excited for it. So real quick, just before I let you go here, remember there are 3 sets of category words, and each category has 12 words that get sorted into that category. So we have animals, furniture, clothing, insects, fruits, jobs, places, emotions, actions, transportation, vegetables, colors, and shapes, foods, sports, family members, tools, and outdoor fun. I wanted to add in actions and places because I thought that would also be a really good setup for going into storytelling, making sure we know the setting, which is where the story happens, actions, what the characters do. I thought that would be, those are important categories to know when we're setting up for that. And then, of course, you can pop over here into this family members one to add in the people for our stories, or the characters for our stories as well. Or even animals, right? Because animals can be characters as well. So I hope you guys have so much fun exploring Grandma's Purse. I hope you get the book, or at least find it, where you can share it with your students, because it is such a fabulous book. I really, really love it. And yes, have a great time, friends.